As one of the best managed economies in Africa, Ghana has strong service, mining, agriculture, tourism, and recently oil sectors. In 2018, the country produced 4.9 million ounces, becoming number one gold producer in Africa. Other major minerals mined include manganese, bauxite, and diamond. There are also potential for base metals and many industrial minerals. A full-fledged mining country, Ghana has well-established regulatory institutions with the Minerals Commission as the main mining regulatory body. Others include the Environmental Protection Agency, Water Resources Commission, and Forestry Commission. The principal enactment that regulates minerals and mining in Ghana is the Minerals and Mining Act 2006, Act 703.
Ghana has a comprehensive set of legislations that govern mining in this country. We have a comprehensive forward-looking mining policy which directs how mining should be done in this part. So investors want to have a certainty of the rules that govern the mining environment. And this country has perfectly all the set of laws, administrative framework. We have a functional institution. Minerals Commission is well equipped. We have the Environmental Protection Agency, who are all skilled and highly placed people who understand what money is all about.
The Ghana Geological Survey Authority was established as a department in 1913. The authority has its mission to continuously generate, collect, store and archive relevant geoscientific data and disseminate data and information in a user-friendly way to government, industry and the public at large.
When you look at this one, the mineral occurrences, in the upper west region we have a gold, and when you look at this one and you come here, it's a manganese. So we also have manganese and we call them occurrences.
Ghana has the potential of becoming competitive on the global stage in the mining sector through value addition to other minerals such as iron ore and lithium with sound policies.
Ghana is still largely unexplored, so the potential for a lot more, gold production in Ghana is really huge. But let's only talk about gold. The government has started the integrated aluminium program, for instance, which would unleash a whole new industry and its affiliates, leveraging the bauxite deposits that we've got. The country has got, iron ore as well, which is similarly going to lead to, another whole industry developing. We're seeing lithium being mined nowadays. So it just tells you that Ghana has got quite a whole repository of different minerals which can be leveraged in its development. So the whole issue of a resource or the resource being there is strongly in Ghana's favor.
The prospects, I think, are very, very encouraging. We have defined a significant strike length of spodumene-bearing pegmatites, and we are continuing with our drill evaluation of this to add more strike and tonnage. But we are confident there is an extractable deposit of spodumene-bearing pegmatites here. We are focused here on lithium-bearing pegmatites. One of our prospects has encountered the mineral amblygonite, and we're excited about it because it may indicate there's spodumene and other minerals if we achieve that critical threshold where it can support itself and can be extracted commercially, yes.
I would say it's a favorable environment but has its own challenges, unique challenges, which we work with the Chamber of Mines, government and others, stakeholders, to ensure that permitting, for example, is predictable and investment can be secured so that we can also create value for our communities and the country as a whole. There's an enabling environment for investors like Newmont Gold Corp to invest.
The potential is very bright, very, very, very bright. For us as a country, salt is the only thing that is not yet tapped. We have all the minerals. We have gold, we have bauxite, we have everything that you can call. But salt is a very young industry that government needs to sit with the stakeholders, come out with the right policy.
we saw Ghana to be a very good destination for mining. What we hear from other countries on mining, we don't get that in Ghana. And then to the north specifically, we enjoy working in the north. We saw the prospect and the peaceful nature of Ghanaians. So we decided to come to Ghana to explore.
If you want to invest in Ghana, it's a good thing to do because we are with a good labor force. I believe that you should be able to make it up. And I will encourage anybody who wants to invest in Ghana to get on board because it's a country that I think if you invest in it, you will not have issues. I think the policy that we have has been favorable in my view because if you look at, compare over the years, how we're mining in terms of our safety, there are a lot of improvements. How the Mineral Commission and its organs have been working hard to press upon all companies to try and then make sure certain laws are followed is an indication that we are on the right track.
With the right policies and effective implementation, the country is hoping to leverage on the existing sound investor confidence. Having attained the status as the preferred destination for doing business, Ghana, a hub of mineral resources in Africa, also has a huge potential of advancing mineral-based industrialization agenda by striking the right partnership with investors.
Recently, government had decided to, ensure that we, add value to the minerals that we, produce, and that's been one of the primary vision of the Excellency the President. To that extent, we have 3 major iron ore deposits in this country. The first one is found in Sheni, which is the largest, and the Sheni is found in the northeastern part of the country. The second one is found at Pont Mansi in the western region, and the third deposit is found in Pudo in the upper west region.
In terms of the policy space where, for example, there's going to be an adverse policy, that would be challenging for our member companies. Because of our proactivity in engaging with various stakeholders, we are able to get to grips with some of these intended policies changes so that we can jump in and have some honest conversations with such policymakers to ensure that these policies are not implemented in a manner that would adversely affect our member companies.
Since 1983, when the mining industry was restructured with enhanced regulations and supervision by governments, mining firms have associations like the Chamber of Mines to consolidate their gains.
Chamber of Mines is a mining business association. It's a voluntary mining business association set up to protect and project the interests of its member companies. You represent investors who have a commercial interest in this country, in the mining industry in this country. Our role essentially is to ensure that their investments are secured, and not just fiscal security, i.e. where their concessions, their assets, their people are actually protected by various and from various intruders, so to speak.
The growing industry has also created an avenue for mine support and engineering services. There is also the huge potential not for only gold refinery companies, but other refineries.
If you are going to add value, then you need more reserves, because you need to produce more. To get 1 million tons of the refined bauxite, you need to produce 3 million tons per year. So once value addition comes in, then it will mean that production will increase, and that will create more jobs for the community and the country as a whole. And the royalties will be improved because more will be produced so that we can get more profit. So the value addition is key. Bauxite has been in the company for the past since 1940s. But because there's no value addition, you can see that we already run at a loss. So the value addition is the optimum. That is the best.
We have picked our plans based on the general plans and objectives of the government, and by the government vision that Ghana must be beyond aid within the shortest possible time. We are trying to play our role by establishing one refinery which is going to take care of all the raw gold that we normally send out. We will now have aspect of it being refined in the country before it goes out, and that is going to add value to the gold that we produce here.
Coming back to the Sheni iron ore deposit, the Sheni Central has a deposit volume of about 1.3 billion metric tons of iron ore at an average grade of about 40%, 40 to 45% iron ore. The Sheni South has a deposit of about 500 million metric tons. Sheni North has not been studied at all, and so when further work is done on the Sheni North, chances are that the deposit found in Sheni alone will be of the order of close to 2 billion metric tons. The deposit found in Upon Mansi in the Western region is of the order of 500 million metric tons.
Solid democracy with rule of law, those are things that a typical investor looks for. We are lucky we've had an extremely stable democracy. And we also have what I would call matured institutions. So by matured institutions, specifically in the regulatory space, Minerals Commission, they've been at this game for a really long time. They've put in place robust policies that govern the sector. So when you walk in, you're dealing with competent professionals, you're dealing with a solid policy framework.
Our students are trained to the highest level by blending both theory and practicals. And I believe if you go through our laboratories, you see that we have the state-of-the-art equipment there so that engineers are trained to actually solve problems. And so our students are problem-solving students. When they graduate, they are able to fit the industry, and the feedback we get from industry is that they perform very well.
Away from the gains mining firms make annually, they give back to the communities in which they operate.